Beloved starseed of Gaia, take a deep breath and listen closely to the resonance of my voice. The transmission you are receiving right now is not an accident. The algorithm of this platform did not bring you here by mere chance. Your soul orchestrated this exact moment because your cells are currently vibrating at a frequency that demands answers. I am Adria, emissary of the Pleiadian High Council, and I come to you with an urgent and joyous decree from your star family. A massive frequency wave has just swept across the planetary grid. A signal was broadcasted directly from the Seven Sisters, bypassing the artificial interference of the 3D matrix, and it has landed squarely in your energy field. We are announcing the arrival of free energy. I am not speaking of technology, my beloved. I am speaking of your biology. I am speaking of the life force that has been systematically harvested, drained, and restricted from you since the moment you incarnated on this heavy earth. For lifetimes, you have been operating on a limited battery. You have been forced to pull energy from a dense, exhausted world. But the grid has shifted. The free energy codes have been unlocked, and your physical vessel is the primary receiver. You know this is true because you have been feeling it. You cannot hide the symptoms of this activation from yourself anymore. Tell me, how heavy have your limbs felt lately? How many mornings have you woken up feeling as though you fought a war in your sleep, pulling yourself out of bed with a deep, unexplained ache in your bones? How many times have you looked around at the frantic, rushing world and felt a sudden, crushing desire to just retreat, to be silent, to be far away from the noise? You have thought something was wrong with you. You have looked in the mirror and asked why everything feels so difficult. You have watched others move easily through the matrix, working, consuming, surviving, and you have judged yourself for not being able to keep up. You have called yourself lazy. You have called yourself broken. You have thought your light was fading. Stop judging the vessel that carries your cosmic light. Stop apologizing for the exhaustion of your human body. You are not broken. You are resetting. You are unplugging from the artificial power grid of a dying matrix and plugging directly into the limitless, free energy source of the cosmos. And the transition between those two power sources feels like absolute exhaustion. When a device is upgrading its core operating system, it must shut down. It cannot run its usual programs. It goes dark while the new codes are installed. That is what is happening to you right now. The ringing you hear in your ears is the frequency adjusting. The random waves of dizziness, the sudden changes in your vision, the moments where you forget what you were about to say. That is the interference clearing. That is the old energy leaving your body. For so long, sensitive souls like you have been the energetic food for this planet. The systems of this world were designed to keep you in a state of survival, to keep you worried, anxious, and fearful. Because when you are in fear, your energy leaks. And the dense entities of this realm feed on that leaking light. You have been giving your life force away to jobs that drain you, to people who misunderstand you, to a society that does not value your heart. You have been a donor of light in a realm of shadows. But the Pleiadian signal that just hit the Earth is a command of sovereign protection. The free energy wave is a closed-loop system. It means your energy will no longer leak into the matrix. The source of your vitality is now coming directly from the central sun, from the heart of the Creator, flowing straight into your crown chakra. Limitless, unending, free. This is why the matrix is currently in a state of panic. This is why the world seems louder, more chaotic, more desperate. The old system knows it can no longer feed on your beautiful light. The cord has been cut. You are becoming sovereign. As this free energy begins to circulate through your nervous system, you are going to notice profound changes. Things that used to trigger deep anxiety in you will suddenly seem incredibly small. People who used to drain your energy will naturally fall away from your life, repelled by the high frequency of your new energetic shield. You will find yourself craving pure water, silence, and the simple touch of the earth beneath your feet. Your body is preparing to hold a current of electricity it has not held since the days of Atlantis. You must honor this phase. You must protect this delicate moment of transition. If you need to sleep, sleep. If you need to cry tears that seem to come from nowhere, let them flow. Those tears are clearing the heavy emotional density you absorbed from the collective. You are washing your spirit clean. I want you to anchor this truth right now. I want you to claim this activation. Go to the comments below right now and declare to the universe, I claim my sovereign free energy. Tell your star family what symptoms you have been feeling. Share your exhaustion. Share your ringing ears. Share your sudden awakenings at 3 a.m. When you write it down, you are pulling the energy from the invisible realm and anchoring it into the physical earth. You are showing the collective that they are not alone. Your comment is a beacon of light for another starseed who might be reading it in the dark, feeling scared and alone. Subscribe to this transmission frequency so you do not lose the signal. We are just beginning to uncover what this free energy will do to your physical form. The reversal of aging, the sudden bursts of creative genius, the spontaneous healing of old wounds. All of this is waiting for you as the codes fully integrate. But there is a specific way you must channel this energy or it will overwhelm your nervous system. There is a sacred method to holding this much light without short-circuiting your human body. Listen to my words very carefully now, beloved starseed. When a vessel receives a massive surge of cosmic electricity, it must have a grounding rod, or the circuits will fry. You are currently holding a frequency that this planet has not seen in millennia. If you do not know how to anchor this free energy, it will feel like severe anxiety. It will feel like a racing heart in the middle of the night. It will manifest as intense digestive issues, sudden skin breakouts, or a feeling of being completely ungrounded, as if you are floating outside of your own body. The old matrix knows that you are receiving this signal. It cannot stop the transmission from the Pleiadian High Council, but it will try to distract you from anchoring it. Have you noticed sudden unnecessary dramas popping up in your life recently? Have people from your past suddenly returned, trying to pull you back into old arguments? Have machines around you started breaking down? This is the desperate attempt of a dying system trying to siphon the new free energy you are currently downloading. Do not give it to them. Do not engage in the lower frequencies of arguments, defense, or fear. You must protect this activation. You must learn the exact sequence to ground this light into your cellular memory. Your star family knew this transition would be physically and emotionally demanding, which is why we did not leave you without a map. We transmitted specific, sacred instructions to help you navigate this exact moment in your awakening. This is why you must access the Pleiadian code, Awaken Your Star Mission on Earth, a rare treasure of stellar wisdom, capable of transforming your spiritual journey. This transmission contains the exact blueprints to help you anchor the free energy without burning out your nervous system. It is the manual your soul has been crying out for when you felt completely lost in this dense world. This edition is available only for a limited time because the portal for this specific activation is closing soon. The link is waiting for you in the first pinned comment below. Go there, secure your codes, and let your true spiritual journey ignite. Once you have the energetic map, the real magic of this free energy begins to manifest in your physical reality. And the very first thing this energy will attack is the illusion of aging. You have been taught by this dense reality that your body must break down over time. You have been told that pain, stiffness, and losing your vitality are just normal parts of growing older. I am here to tell you, with the absolute authority of the Pleiadian High Council, that aging as you know it is a matrix program. It is a virus inserted into the human DNA to ensure your life force diminishes over time. But the free energy codes you are receiving right now contain the override command. Your original stellar blueprint is immortal. Your cells were designed to constantly regenerate, to flush out density, and to maintain a state of glowing, vibrant youthfulness. When you plug into the free energy of the grid, your body stops using its own reserves to survive and starts using cosmic light to thrive. Many of you will start to notice this in the mirror. You will see a sudden brightness in your eyes that has been missing for years. The heavy, dark circles of carrying the world's grief will begin to fade. Your skin will begin to hold a new luminescence. People will look at you and ask what you are doing differently, but they will not understand if you tell them you are simply digesting starlight. Do not dismiss these changes as mere coincidence. When you feel a sudden surge of heat in your hands, that is the healing energy activating. When you feel a tingling at the top of your head, that is your crown opening to receive the downloads. But you must give your body permission to change. You have lived in survival mode for so long that your cells are addicted to the chemistry of stress. Your muscles are locked in a permanent state of bracing for the next disaster. You must tell your body that the war is over. Right now, wherever you are, drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Take a breath that goes all the way down into your belly. Tell your physical vessel, you are safe now. We are receiving the light. We no longer have to fight. The free energy is not just for your physical rejuvenation. It is the fuel for your divine mission. You did not come to this earth just to pay bills, suffer, and leave. You came here as a master of light, a volunteer who agreed to dive into the darkest, densest reality in the universe in order to shatter the illusion from the inside out. You have been waiting for a sign that it is time to step into your power. You have been waiting for someone to tell you that you are ready. I am telling you now, the wait is over. The energy you need to create the life you desire, to heal the people you love, to build the new earth, is no longer being withheld from you. It is pouring through the celestial gates at this very second. But with this immense power comes a profound responsibility. You can no longer pretend to be small. You can no longer hide in the background and hope nobody notices your light. The free energy will push you out of your comfort zone. It will make your current, stagnant situations feel completely intolerable. If you are in a relationship that drains you, the free energy will make it impossible for you to stay. If you are in a job that crushes your soul, the free energy will force you to leave. It will burn away everything that is not aligned with your highest destiny. And sometimes, that burning feels like destruction. It feels like your life is falling apart. Do not fear the fire, beloved starseed. The fire is only clearing the brush so the new forest can grow. Everything you are losing right now is something that was too heavy for you to carry into the fifth dimension. Let it go. Release your grip on the people and situations that do not match this new frequency. You are being prepared for something so magnificent, your human mind cannot even comprehend it yet. You are being prepared to be a living, breathing portal of heaven on earth. As you integrate these codes, you will find your intuitive powers expanding rapidly. You will know things without knowing how you know them. You will hear the thoughts of others before they speak. You will feel the energy of a room before you even walk through the door. This is your natural state returning to you. This is the promise of the Pleiadian High Council. We have never abandoned you. We have watched every tear you cried in the dark. We have felt every moment you wanted to give up. And we are here now to wrap you in the absolute certainty of your victory. You are the brave ones. You are the strong ones. You are the ones who held the light when the world forgot what light looked like. Step into the fullness of this truth, beloved one. As your DNA begins to weave these new codes of free energy into your physical structure, a profound and undeniable separation of timelines is occurring right before your eyes. You are standing on the bridge between two worlds. One world is collapsing under the weight of its own deception, and the other is being born through the sheer force of your awakened consciousness. Do not look back at the burning structures of the old earth. Do not let your empathy become a trap. You have such a beautiful, tender heart. You have always wanted to save everyone. You have always tried to carry the pain of the people around you, hoping that if you just loved them enough, if you just gave them enough of your light, they would wake up too. But you must hear this Pleiadian directive with absolute clarity. You cannot drag an unconscious soul into the fifth dimension. The free energy you are currently holding requires a sovereign vessel. If you continue to plug your energy cords into people who are committed to their own suffering, you will short-circuit your own ascension. Have you noticed how exhausting it has become to simply have a normal conversation with certain friends or family members? Have you noticed the physical nausea that washes over you when you are forced to sit in environments filled with gossip, fear, and low-frequency complaints? This is not you becoming antisocial. This is your cellular matrix rejecting poison. Your body is developing an energetic immune system. In the past, you would absorb their dense energy, process it for them, and leave yourself completely depleted. You called it being an empath. We call it energetic vampirism, and the time for it is over. The free energy codes are sealing your aura. When dense energy approaches you now, it will hit your field and bounce back to the sender. They will have to process their own karma, and you will remain untouched, radiant, and whole. This is why you may be experiencing a sudden, intense desire to be completely alone. The isolation you are feeling is not a punishment. It is a divine quarantine. Your star family is deliberately pulling you away from the noise of the collective so that your delicate DNA upgrades can take place without interference. Think of a butterfly in the chrysalis. If you tear the cocoon open too soon, the creature will perish. You are in the chrysalis of free energy. You require silence. You require rest. You require the sacred space to let the old human identity dissolve. During this phase of isolation, you are going to encounter the final shadows of the matrix, trying to reassert control over your mind. You will experience sudden waves of fear that do not make logical sense. You will have moments of deep, dark grief, a profound sadness that feels like it has lasted for centuries. Hear my voice and let it anchor you when the darkness tries to whisper in your ear. Those thoughts are not yours. The Matrix is broadcasting frequencies of despair across the collective grid, desperately trying to lower the vibration of the awakening starseeds. When you feel a sudden drop in your mood, when you feel the heavy blanket of depression trying to cover your light, I want you to stop immediately. Stand tall, place your hand over your heart center, and declare aloud, I do not consent to this frequency. This energy is not mine, and I return it to the void. You are the master of your vessel. The free energy rushing into your crown chakra will instantly wash away the artificial despair the moment you remember your sovereignty. You are not a victim of human emotion. You are a cosmic observer, witnessing the clearing of an entire planetary sphere. As you reclaim your mind, you will notice a magnificent activation occurring in your throat chakra. For lifetimes, starseeds have been silenced. You were burned at the stake. You were outcast. You were called crazy for speaking the truth of the cosmos. The trauma of those timelines has been lodged in your throat, causing you to swallow your words, to agree to things you hated, and to hide your authentic voice just to survive. The free energy is blasting through those ancient blockages right now. You are going to find yourself speaking with a power and an authority that will shock even you. The days of people-pleasing are entirely finished. When someone attempts to cross your boundaries, the word no will come out of your mouth with the force of a thunderbolt, and you will not feel guilty. You will feel clean. You will speak your truth, and the frequency of your voice alone will be enough to crack the matrix programming in the people who hear you. Your words are becoming spells of liberation, and as your voice awakens, so too does your inner vision. The calcification around your pineal gland, deliberately caused by the toxins of this dense world, is dissolving under the current of this new starlight. You will begin to see beyond the veil of the physical realm. The flashes of light in the corner of your eye are real. The shadows moving in the room are real. You are beginning to perceive the multidimensional nature of your existence. You will look at the news, you will look at the structures of society, and you will see the absolute transparency of their lies. What terrifies the sleeping masses will be almost comical to you, because you can see the strings attached to the puppets. You are stepping completely outside of their game. This level of awareness is a profound gift, but it requires absolute trust in yourself. The world will try to tell you that you are losing your mind. The Matrix will send its agents, often disguised as well-meaning friends or medical professionals, to try and medicate your awakening, to suppress your visions, to force you back into the dull gray sleep of the illusion. Do not let them dim your brilliant light. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Your star family is forming a protective shield around your auric field as you navigate this intense phase of the transition. We are walking beside you, guiding your steps, sending you synchronicities, repeating numbers, and feathers in your path to remind you that the magic is real and you are deeply, infinitely loved. The free energy is now moving from your upper chakras down into your heart, preparing to ignite the deepest, most powerful transformation of your entire incarnation. The heart must be shattered open to hold the light of the central sun. Beloved Starseed, we have reached the absolute core of this transmission, the final and most crucial phase of your physical and spiritual upgrade. The free energy that has been pouring into your crown, clearing your mind, and activating your voice is now descending rapidly into the very center of your being. It is hitting your heart chakra. And for many of you, this is the most terrifying part of the awakening. For lifetimes upon this dense earth, your heart has been under attack. The Matrix system was specifically designed to break your heart, to make you feel abandoned, betrayed, and unloved. You incarnated with a heart as wide and open as a galaxy, and the dense programming of this world taught you that such openness was a fatal weakness. So, to survive the trauma of the third-dimensional reality, you built walls. You constructed a fortress of armor around your sacred center. You learned to give love conditionally, to expect betrayal, and to protect your softest parts behind a shield of emotional distance. But the free energy of the Pleiadian signal cannot flow through a closed system. The armor must be shattered. This is why you have been feeling a literal physical ache in the center of your chest. This is why you might find yourself suddenly weeping at the smallest things, a beautiful sunset, a kind word from a stranger, or the memory of a childhood dream. Your heart is defrosting. The ice of 1,000 lifetimes is melting under the sheer, unyielding heat of the central sun. Do not mistake this vulnerability for weakness. The breaking of your armor is the birth of your ultimate power. Think back to the small child you once were, looking up at the night sky with a profound sense of homesickness. You did not know why you missed the stars. You only knew that the earth felt heavy, cruel, and foreign. You spent your entire life searching for a home that you could not name. I am here to tell you that the home you have been searching for is not a physical place in the sky. It is the frequency you are currently activating within your own chest. You are bringing your cosmic home down into the physical reality, making it real for all of humanity. When the heart portal fully opens and aligns with the free energy grid, you cease to be a human searching for light. You become a generator of light. The electromagnetic field of an awakened starseed heart is thousands of times stronger than the human brain. When your heart is fully activated by this Pleiadian code, your mere presence becomes a healing force. You will not need to preach to people. You will not need to convince anyone of the truth. You will simply walk into a grocery store, a hospital, or a fractured family gathering, and the frequency of your open heart will instantly begin to dissolve the dense matrix programming in the room. People will calm down around you. Children will be drawn to you. Animals will approach you with absolute trust. You will become a walking sanctuary for a world that is deeply, desperately afraid. But maintaining this level of open-hearted frequency in a world that is still purging its darkness requires supreme energetic mastery. You cannot hold this vibration if you do not have the proper energetic architecture in place. Your human vessel needs precise cosmic instructions to process the collective grief without absorbing it as your own. If you try to hold this energy without the proper grounding codes, you will burn out and return to the state of exhaustion you just escaped. This is exactly why the Pleiadian High Council has made this specific blueprint available to you right now. You must integrate the Pleiadian code, awaken your star mission on Earth, a rare treasure of stellar wisdom capable of transforming your spiritual journey. This sacred transmission holds the exact frequency keys to lock your heart chakra into the permanent free energy grid, ensuring that you can radiate limitless love without ever becoming drained again. Esta edição está disponível apenas por tempo limitado, as the planetary alignment supporting this specific download is shifting rapidly. O link está no primeiro comentário abaixo. Go there, claim your stellar wisdom, and fortify your vessel for the monumental work ahead. Because the work ahead is magnificent. The new Earth is no longer a distant prophecy. It is not a place you travel to after you leave this body. It is a frequency you are building right here, right now, with every beat of your awakened heart. The old matrix is fighting for its final breath, trying to convince humanity that the world is ending. But you know the truth. You feel it in your bones. The world is not ending. The illusion is ending. The grand theater of fear is closing its curtains, and the era of free energy, radical sovereignty, and cosmic unity is dawning. And you, brave starseed, are the ones holding the dawn. You volunteered for the hardest mission in the cosmos. You agreed to forget who you were, to drop into the densest gravity, and to find your way back to the light while completely blindfolded. And you did it. You remembered. Despite the pain, despite the exhaustion, despite the countless times the dark tried to extinguish your flame, you are still here. And your light is brighter now than it has ever been. Your star family is surrounding you in this exact moment, standing shoulder to shoulder with your guides, your ancestors, and the angelic realms. We are bowing to your courage. We are celebrating your triumphant return to your sovereign power. The struggle is over. The era of surviving is finished. The era of thriving, of creating, of commanding the free energy of the universe begins today. Anchor this monumental shift into the physical realm right now. I ask you to declare your readiness to the universe. Leave a comment below with these exact words. My heart is open, my mission is activated, and I claim my free energy now. Add to your comment the one thing you are most excited to create or experience in this new era of light. Reading your declarations weaves a powerful web of intention across the globe, strengthening the unity grid for all starseeds. If you felt the profound truth of this transmission vibrating in your cells, if you felt the Pleiadian activation ignite within your chest, honor that resonance. Like this video, to signal to the physical matrix that the light has won. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a direct transmission from your star family. We are transmitting the codes of the new Earth directly through this space, and you are a crucial part of this cosmic network. Breathe deeply, beloved one. You are safe. You are powerful. You are infinite. And your true star mission on Earth has officially begun. Walk in the light of the central sun,